They told you aging means losing strength, but what if one habit could rewind the clock and bring your muscle back effortlessly? Every year after 50, you lose muscle mass. But here's the secret. You don't have to. Not anymore. Not today. Science has uncovered something remarkable. Not a pill, not surgery, just a simple daily practice that reactivates youthful muscle building potential. It's not about lifting heavy weights or joining a boot camp. This is different. This is practical, gentle, and shockingly effective for seniors. Most people ignore it because it's too simple. But that's exactly why it works. Simplicity is the secret weapon here. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need expensive supplements. You just need consistency and this one natural, proven daily routine. It begins in the morning, but it's not breakfast. It begins before your coffee. It's not a meal or magic drink either. It's a ritual that activates your body's ancient design, an overlooked biological trigger that sends signals directly to your dormant muscle cells. Imagine waking up, doing this one thing, and feeling your arms, legs, and back respond like flipping on a long-lost switch. Researchers call it the muscle memory trigger, but it's not about remembering, it's about rebuilding, tapping into something that never truly disappeared. Think back to when movement felt light, easy, fluid. That potential never left. It's just been waiting for the right signal. This signal is movement, but not what you think. This is targeted, slow, deliberate movement, controlled breathing, tension, focus, almost like meditation. In fact, it has roots in ancient warrior traditions. It's what samurais used to maintain strength well into old age. This daily habit is isometric resistance, a forgotten practice. No weights, no motion, just tension, holding positions that reignite your muscular systems. You hold your body in still positions, you breathe, you tighten your muscles gently, and in those still moments, strength awakens. Unlike weightlifting, it doesn't harm joints. Unlike cardio, it doesn't drain energy. It builds internal fire without exhausting your physical reserves. The best part? You can do it sitting, you can do it standing, you can do it lying flat in bed. Isometric resistance is the secret ingredient modern fitness forgot, but it's the method your aging body has been silently asking for. Why? Because it rebuilds muscle without damaging tissues. It stimulates strength without needing recovery days. It respects your body's rhythm, not youth's chaos. Here's how it works. You contract muscles and hold. That's it. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, maybe 30. With each second, power builds. The muscle fibers engage, deep layers that haven't fired in years suddenly wake up, and the brain begins rebuilding neuromuscular connections lost with age. That's why seniors practicing isometrics regain balance. Their falls decrease, their bones strengthen, their postures correct naturally, their confidence returns without medication. Think about it. How many health problems stem from muscle loss? Weak legs, poor circulation, bad balance, brittle bones, all begin with muscle. But isometric resistance rebuilds muscle while strengthening tendons, ligaments, and even bone density, without strain, risk, or lengthy workout. One study showed seniors aged 60 to 80 improved strength by 28% in 6 weeks doing 5-minute isometric routines daily, no equipment required. It's not magic, it's just your body responding to attention, breath, and deliberate effort. That's all muscle ever needed to thrive again. What's powerful is how quickly results arrive. In week 1, you feel firmer. By week 2, you move easier. By week 4, transformation. No gimmicks, no pressure, just the sacred return of strength. Not borrowed strength, not artificial, your own, remembered, reclaimed, reawakened from within. And the habit? Here it is. Hold a posture that contracts major muscles, breathe deeply, and stay focused for 60 seconds. That's it. Hold your arms out, clench your fists, press palms together. Tighten your thighs, squeeze your glutes, stay still, breathe deeply. Feel the tremble? That's your nervous system firing. That's your body saying, yes, I remember this. Yes, I can do this. You're not breaking your body down. You're rebuilding from the inside out, quietly, intentionally, like sharpening a sword in the dark. The beauty of isometric resistance is how customizable it is. Can't stand? Sit. Can't sit? Lie down. The habit fits you. And it doesn't matter if you're 70 or 90, your body still holds its blueprint. You're not too late. You're right on time. Want to feel your quads again? Sit in a chair, straighten one leg, tighten it, hold for 20 seconds, then switch. Want stronger arms? Press palms together in front of your chest, tighten your arms, and hold. Close your eyes, breathe, feel the fire. Want better posture? Stand tall, squeeze shoulder blades together, hold for 30 seconds. Repeat. Your spine realigns, you rise taller, inch by inch. These micro movements reshape your frame, they sculpt muscle, they improve circulation, they ignite your metabolism again. Yes, even after years of stagnation. And it doesn't stop at strength. Studies show this habit also lowers blood pressure, calms anxiety, and improves insulin sensitivity naturally. Why? Because deliberate tension regulates your nervous system. You breathe deeper, you slow your thoughts, you activate your parasympathetic rest and repair mode. Suddenly your sleep improves, your appetite regulates, your mind quiets, and your body? It remembers how to feel powerful again. Consistency beats intensity every time. That's why one daily habit works better than 3 days a week at the gym for seniors. You don't need to suffer for results. You don't need soreness to feel accomplished. You just need 1 minute of mindful effort. Think of it like charging a battery. A single habit, practiced daily, keeps your power full without overloading the system or burning out. Isometric resistance is also cumulative. The longer you do it, the stronger you become, and results compound, like interest in a savings account. Now imagine adding this to your morning coffee ritual. You brew your cup, do 3 tension holds, and start your day empowered. Or you do it before bed. You lie down, tighten core muscles, breathe, release. You sleep deeper, you wake up lighter. This practice becomes sacred. It becomes a moment of stillness, a conversation between your mind and body, rebuilding trust, restoring vitality. And because it's so accessible, you can share it with your partner, with friends, with grandkids. It becomes a generational health ritual. You're not just exercising. You're becoming an example, a beacon of longevity, a reminder that strength doesn't fade. It just needs to be invited back. There's a wisdom in stillness, a strength in slowness. This habit honors that truth. It's not flashy, but it's profoundly transformative in time. And the first step is just awareness. Pick one posture today, try it, hold it, breathe. Notice the sensation. That's your spark reigniting. Most people ignore stillness because it feels too easy, but that's why it works. Easy isn't weakness. Easy is sustainable power. When you were younger, movement was constant. Now, with less movement, the key is precision, focused effort, muscle built through calm control. Think of it like water carving stone. Slow, patient, steady. Isometric resistance follows this same principle. Strength through immovable, unshakable, calm repetition. Let's explore specific movements. These simple routines, done daily, stimulate every major muscle group without wear and tear or complicated routines to memorize. First, the wall press. Stand facing a wall, arms extended, palms pressed. Push hard, hold, breathe. Feel arms, shoulders, chest ignite. This movement builds upper body strength. Without equipment. Do it anywhere, hotel rooms, kitchens, bathrooms. A wall becomes your gym. Quiet, effortless, empowering. Next, the chair sit hold. Stand in front of a chair. Lower halfway like sitting. Hold, tighten legs, back straight, count slowly. This one awakens your quadriceps, core, and glutes. In seconds, your legs begin to shake. That's life returning to sleepy muscles. Try the pillow squeeze. Sit upright, place a pillow between knees. Squeeze, hold, count to 20. Repeat. Thighs, hips, and pelvic floor engage. This movement is fantastic for balance, hip strength, and even bladder control. Gentle, subtle, yet powerful for rebuilding lower body resilience over time. Don't forget your core. Lie flat, raise your knees, tighten your belly, press your back into the floor, hold, breathe slowly, focus. This position strengthens your deepest abdominal muscles, the ones that protect your spine, support posture, and prevent back injuries as you age. Now, try shoulder blade squeeze. Sit or stand tall. Pull shoulder blades together like pinching a pencil. Hold for 30 seconds. Release gently. You'll feel your back muscles reawaken, realigning your posture. Over time, your shoulders roll back naturally, removing hunching and promoting youthful presence. Even your neck and jaw can benefit. Press your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Tuck chin slightly. Hold. Breathe deeply. It might sound strange, but this strengthens neck muscles, reduces headaches, improves swallowing, and supports spinal alignment through subtle daily activation. What makes all these movements special? They restore the neuromuscular connection, not just muscle strength, but brain-to-body coordination that fades with inactivity. When you hold tension deliberately, your nervous system rewires. It learns, adapts, reconnects with muscles you forgot you even had decades ago. Each movement becomes a message. We are still alive. We are still strong. We are still connected. That message heals everything. That's why seniors who adopt this habit report less pain, fewer falls, better sleep, and more energy without medications or exhausting workout regimens. And remember, these aren't isolated routines. They build on each other. 1 minute today makes the next easier. Your momentum multiplies naturally. Many people start with just 3 minutes daily. That's it, a few postures, a few holds. Then the body begins responding. Within weeks, walking feels easier. Climbing stairs doesn't leave you winded. Getting up from a chair no longer feels like a struggle. You find yourself standing taller, reaching higher, moving smoother, not because of youth, but because your nervous system and muscles finally reconnected. This daily habit trains patience too. It's not flashy, it's not Instagram worthy, but it's real, and it transforms everything from the inside. There's something deeply spiritual about it too. You become still, you breathe, you engage your body, you listen. You heal without distraction. No screens, no loud music, just you and your breath, you and your body, you and the quiet rebuilding of power. And unlike conventional workouts, this doesn't leave you drained. You finish feeling calm, awake, and clear-headed, and ready for your day, not exhausted. Your muscles also thank you. Isometric training improves blood flow. That's why it boosts nutrient delivery and speeds up tissue repair naturally. With consistent practice, even chronic inflammation begins reducing. Arthritis eases, stiffness melts away. Joints begin to feel lubricated again, like oiled machinery. This isn't theory. Studies on seniors show major drops in C-reactive protein DOT, a key inflammation marker, after weeks of daily isometric movement. Plus, growth hormone levels rise. That's right, these still movements trigger your body's own anti-aging formula, rebuilding tissues and restoring cellular repair functions. Your body starts remembering how to heal itself, how to stay strong, how to fight decay, not with force, but with attention. And once that spark returns, everything becomes easier. You move without fear, you sleep deeper, you wake up with purpose again. You may even notice your skin improving, your mood lifting, your confidence blooming again, as if some inner switch finally clicked back on. Because the truth is, aging doesn't mean decline. It means adaptation. It means wisdom. And this habit gives your body the tools needed. When done right, isometric resistance becomes a form of meditation, a way of aligning breath, movement, and thought into one focused moment. And that's where the magic happens, not in the muscles, but in the awareness. You become present, you become capable, you become alive. That's why some call this the longevity secret, not because it reverses age, but because it reclaims vitality often lost too soon. And the best part, this habit doesn't just restore what's lost, it builds something new, resilience, calm, focus, and a deeper relationship with your body. As you continue, you start layering habits, a morning posture hold, a midday stretch, an evening breathing squeeze, small rituals with big returns. Eventually, your day becomes infused with strength, not the gym kind, but the kind that lifts groceries, grandchildren, and your own spirit. You stop fearing injury. You stop avoiding movement. Instead, you welcome each day knowing your body is prepared, primed, and responding. You regain independence. You regain trust in your limbs. You walk with intention. You move with grace. You live with renewed control. That's the gift of isometric resistance. Not flashy, not complicated, just truth, effort, stillness, a conversation between you and your returning strength. This practice isn't just for health, it's for joy. Dancing again, playing again, traveling again, feeling like your best self, without limitations. Even better, you can teach it, inspire others, show your friends, share the secret, become the reason someone else regains their spark. And it all starts with a choice. Today, one movement, one breath, one 60-second hold that begins a cascade of lifelong change. Stillness is not weakness, it's power, gentle power, unshakable power. And it's available to you now, without equipment, excuses, or anything more than willingness. If you've made it this far, you've already taken the first step. You've already activated something powerful inside. Let's keep it going. Let's go deeper, because this habit, done daily, doesn't just restore muscle, it changes how you experience your entire aging journey. You begin noticing energy returning, not through caffeine or naps, but through steady momentum. Each hold builds internal fire, warming your joints and spirit. You no longer dread movement. Instead, you lean into it. You walk further. You stand taller. You breathe more deeply and freely. And this is just the beginning. As muscle returns, so does circulation. Your blood delivers more oxygen. Nutrients reach every corner again. Suddenly, your hands aren't as cold. Your feet tingle less. Even your mind sharpens, because muscles and memory are deeply intertwined, science shows. Cognitive health and physical strength walk hand in hand. As your muscles activate, so does your brain. Connections strengthen, reaction time improves, mental fog lifts. You become quicker, not just physically, but mentally. You speak with more confidence. You remember names, steps, errands, and tasks with ease. That's the unseen gift of this habit. It wakes up the whole system, not just muscles, but everything they quietly support behind the scenes. Even your immune system benefits. How? Because isometric resistance improves circulation, reduces stress hormones, and activates lymphatic flow to your body's cellular waste management system. This means fewer colds, faster recovery, lower inflammation. Your body begins working with you again instead of constantly feeling like a burden. What else improves digestion? Yes, muscle tension and breathing help massage your intestines. They stimulate your vagus nerve, easing bloating, gas, and constipation. And when digestion flows better, your energy skyrockets, your mood stabilizes, your body absorbs nutrients better, especially the proteins needed for muscle growth. In short, this habit becomes the silent foundation for everything else. Strength becomes the starting point, not the end goal anymore. You're no longer trying to get stronger just for looks. You're getting stronger to live better, to move through life lighter. And the best part is, it keeps evolving. Your postures get longer, your holds become smoother, your breathing deepens, your awareness expands naturally. Let's talk about progression. You never need to chase intensity. Just increase duration slowly. Add seconds each week. Deepen the tension gently. For example, that 30-second wall press, next week try 35 seconds, then 40. The strength curve rises. But stress stays low. It's not about strain, it's about sensation. Feel the muscles work, but stay relaxed in breath and spirit. That's how sustainable growth happens. And unlike machines or weights, isometrics give you real-world strength. Picking things up, climbing stairs, preventing falls, and standing up without assistance. That's the true definition of youthful movement. Not six-pack abs, but freedom, confidence, trust in your own body, again and again. This habit also teaches balance, literally. Isometric exercises improve your proprioception, your body's sense of spatial awareness, key to avoiding injury and falling. Try a single leg hold. Stand near a wall, raise one foot slightly and balance. Tighten your core, breathe, hold, then switch sides. It sounds simple, but within seconds, muscles in your feet, ankles, hips, and torso begin coordinating together like never before. This is where aging changes direction, from decline to mastery, from confusion to control, from disconnection to complete embodiment in daily life. You'll also feel more grounded emotionally. These movements center you. They bring presence. They calm the nervous system like meditation, but with muscular focus. Over time, anxiety softens. Stress loses its grip. You handle life's ups and downs with poise, patience, and newly built inner power. This habit then isn't just physical. It becomes emotional resilience, a way to show up for yourself no matter what the day brings. It's a ritual, a returning, a daily meeting between body and breath, where your best self is slowly sculpted in stillness. You'll begin noticing people commenting too. You look stronger, you're standing straighter, you're glowing, and you'll smile, knowing your secret is simple. You didn't chase youth, you reclaimed vitality. You didn't fight age, you embraced your body, you respected it, and it responded with strength. That's the philosophy behind this. Respect your body, meet it where it is, give it a gentle challenge daily, and it will adapt. And adaptation is what we're designed for. Every cell in your body responds to stimulus. And this habit sends the right signal. That signal is, we're not done. We're still alive, we're still building, we still matter, and the body rises to that message. Let's now introduce another variation, the towel pull. Grab a towel, pull both ends outward, hold tight, engage shoulders, biceps, and chest. It's simple. You create resistance with your own effort. The tension comes from within, the control is yours, and muscles love it. Another one, the seated core squeeze. Sit upright, cross arms over chest, tighten belly, imagine pulling ribs inward, hold for 30 seconds, release. This builds deep abdominal strength, critical for spinal health, balance, and fall prevention. It also improves digestion and helps reduce waist circumference naturally. Even your breath gets stronger. That's right, Isometric holds expand your lung capacity by training your diaphragm and intercostal muscles more efficiently. Try this. Breathe in slowly, hold your posture, then exhale even slower. Repeat. You'll feel lungs open, heart rate steady, calm return. Breath and muscle work together. The slower the breath, the deeper the muscle connection. The deeper the hold, the longer lasting the benefits. That's why this habit becomes addictive in the best way. Not because it's intense, but because it makes you feel fully alive. You'll start looking forward to it. A quiet time each day where you feel strong, calm, clear, and completely in control. Your thoughts slow down, your priorities sharpen, your body aligns with your intentions, and your days feel less rushed, more rooted in peace. Even better, you can do this anywhere, on a walk, in the kitchen, during commercials, before bed. No need for extra space. And if you ever miss a day, you don't fall off. You simply begin again the next morning, with grace, not guilt. Because this isn't a program, it's not a fitness fad. It's a life practice, a long-term relationship between you and your strength. You're not trying to become someone else. You're returning to who you've always been. Resilient, strong, grounded, and completely capable at every age. And as this practice grows, so does your life. You walk more, you take stairs, you garden, you travel, you say yes again. Because fear no longer rules your movements. Strength does. Presence does. And with each hold, your belief in yourself deepens even further. That belief becomes healing. Because most limitations are mental. When your body proves it's strong, your mind stops making excuses to shrink. That's the beauty here. You don't just build muscle, you build momentum, confidence, autonomy, and a life that feels full again, not smaller. You become that rare kind of senior who doesn't age passively, but thrives with purpose, grace, movement, and radiant, restored inner power. Let's take a moment to visualize your life with this habit fully integrated. What does a strong, stable, thriving you look like? You wake up, stretch gently, take a deep breath, and feel grounded. Your body feels alive, not stiff, not heavy, just ready. You rise from bed without hesitation. Your feet feel planted, your legs feel reliable. You trust your strength to carry you. In the kitchen, you lift a pan effortlessly. You move gracefully around chairs, pick up groceries, and do it all smiling. That's what this habit does. It removes the hesitation, it silences the doubts. It reestablishes confidence in your everyday movement patterns. And when you go for a walk, you notice the change. Your pace is quicker, your balance steadier, you're breathing deeper. Every step feels like progress, not effort. Your knees ache less, your hips swing naturally, your arms move with youthful rhythm. Even getting up from a couch becomes smoother. You no longer need to push with your hands. Your thighs do it all. That moment, rising effortlessly, DRAM.small, is huge. It's independence, it's dignity. It's what this one simple habit helps you reclaim with time. You also feel more at ease in social settings. You walk into rooms with poise. You sit comfortably. You stand proudly. People notice, not just your strength, but your energy. You seem more present, more alive, more engaged, because you truly are again. And when others ask, you tell them, it's nothing fancy, just a daily routine. I hold postures and breathe deeply. They'll raise their eyebrows, but you'll smile because now you understand that true strength isn't loud. It's quiet, consistent, and deeply rooted. Now let's talk about the deeper transformation. Beyond strength, this habit begins to shape your identity. You no longer feel fragile. You stop defining yourself by age or limitation. You begin to see yourself as strong again, as capable, as whole. That identity shift matters more than anything. Because the strongest muscle you're rebuilding here is belief in yourself and what's still possible. The world often tells seniors to slow down, sit still, and let life shrink. But this habit reminds you to rise. Rise into your body, rise into your power, rise into the decades ahead with more energy than anyone expects from your age. Because this isn't about fighting age, it's about honoring it, respecting it, using every year of wisdom to fuel strength and serenity. You become an example to your children, to your grandchildren, to your community. You show them aging can be vibrant and graceful. That alone is revolutionary. A strong senior doesn't just inspire, they lead. They show what's possible. They remind others never to settle. And it's not because of fancy equipment or supplements, it's because of one quiet, steady commitment to hold, breathe, and engage. The brilliance of isometric resistance lies in its adaptability. Whether you're 65 or 95, this habit meets you exactly where you are. You can do it from a chair, in bed, against a wall, standing at the sink. There's no wrong time or place. The only thing you need is presence and the willingness to try, to hold, to breathe, to listen, and then repeat. Even on hard days, this habit shows up for you. It asks little but gives back energy, stability, and peace in return. And when you do it enough, it becomes part of who you are, like brushing teeth, like making your morning coffee. That's the goal, not a short-term fix, but a lifelong rhythm, a gentle dance between tension, breath, stillness, and strength returning home. And over time, your body thanks you. Your joints loosen, your core stabilizes, your back straightens, your feet plant more firmly. You begin to feel connected again to yourself, to the earth beneath, to the people around you, to the life you love. That's the power of one simple habit done daily, not because you have to, but because you want to feel this alive. You are not declining, you are rebuilding. Not shrinking, but standing taller, not giving up, but rising up, one quiet hold at a time. Even on the days when motivation wavers, your body will remind you, this matters, this feels good, this makes life easier. Because it does. It simplifies everything. It brings joy back to the basics. Walking, lifting, laughing, even just sitting comfortably without pain. You've come a long way, from feeling stiff and unsure to steady and strong, from muscle loss to full muscular control and awareness. And yet, the journey has only begun, because this isn't a finish line. It's a foundation for the rest of your years. No matter your age, your body still adapts, your muscles still respond, your brain still rewires, your soul still yearns to grow. And that's what you're doing here, growing, healing, returning to strength, not from the outside, but from deep within, where it lives. You've proven something powerful, that stillness can be the doorway to vitality, that quiet resistance can build loud, lasting, life-changing results inside you. So, keep going, hold longer, breathe deeper, teach someone else, share the secret, pass it forward, become the ripple that inspires change. Because somewhere, another senior is wondering if strength is gone forever. Let them see you. Let them believe it's possible again. Let your story be the evidence that one habit done with love, breath, and focus can transform aging from fear into freedom and joy. You've got this. You always did. You always will. Because strength was never about age. It was about attention, breath, and belief. So rise, hold, squeeze, breathe, and remember, every quiet moment of stillness today becomes loud, beautiful motion tomorrow. This is your new beginning. You are strong, you are stable, you are alive. And with one daily habit, You're building muscle and reclaiming your power like you're 40 again.